Hello, hello, hello. As most of you know, I just finished a cross country trip, Florida to California, down into Mexico, all the way back to Florida again. This video, I want to answer what was the cost of that trip? It's no secret out there that gas prices are rising. My trip began February 2026 and ended towards the end of April 2026. We had a war going on. Oil was being blocked from coming into the US. So, the first question I am going to answer is, what was the price of gas on this trip? Now, to give you a little bit of background, I have a Class C 33 footer. It is a 2022 Coachman Leprechaun 319 MB, and it takes gasoline. So that gives you some perspective. We're not comparing it to a diesel pusher where it's just gasoline. I also forgot to mention I have no tow vehicle, as that can decrease the gas mileage. I charted every time I stopped for gas right here. So there were 26 stops for gas on the entire trip. I paid a total of $2,490.11 for my gas the entire trip. Now, in the beginning of the trip, the gas prices weren't what they are right now in the beginning of May 2026, as I am filming this now. The lowest cost of gas was my first fill up Costco when I left out on February 3rd. It was only $3.09 a gallon. As you saw in one of my videos, the highest cost of gas was in California, where I was paying over $5 a gallon. Some of the things that I did to save gas across country and back, I looked for Love's, where I have the app and I get 10 cents off a gallon. I went to Costco. For those of you that are Costco shoppers, you know their gas tends to be cheaper as well. I also used the Gas Buddy app and I used Waze. In both of those, you can find gas around you and see where the gas is cheaper. You can also put in the zip code where you're going. And in Waze, if you have your route, you can press gas along your route. It will show you the prices of the gas and allow you to see which gas locations are the cheapest. Now, to do this, you need to plan ahead. You cannot wait until your tank is close to E, because sometimes your cheaper gas may be an hour away. The next cost I want to talk to you about is my lodging. Now, I loaded all of my um, locations that I stayed, all of my lodging into Road Tripper. I'm going to show you real quick what that looks like, and it will give me a grand total of what all of my lodging was. This is Road Tripper, the app that I use. I started, and number one is under the 32, but I started here, went all the way out down to California, came back, and ended here. You can see all of the different stops I made along the way. You can also watch my videos as it depicted all of the locations that I stopped. Of course, when I was at a Harvest Host or when I was staying in a Love's Truck Stop where I did not purchase the RV hookups, the cost of those were zero with either the Harvest Host membership and the masking just to pay for food, all of those things. Um, and in the Loves, I usually stopped, grab some food as well. You will be able to see those details, as I said, in my videos. I'm not going to get into all the locations. So you will see if I open up one of the locations, I put in the amount of my cost along with the reservation numbers and some notes. This allowed me to track my lodging. So if I go to Trip Overview, it gives an estimate of what your fuel costs would be. So I already have this estimate, as I just told you. Did not hit that estimate. I was actually under it by over $1,000. So the estimated cost was $7,772.86. I subtracted their estimated fuel cost. My lodging cost was $4,066.86. So if I total up my lodging plus the gas, I get a total of $6,556.97. This cost is not including any of my Ubers, any of my sightseeing, any of my food. I'm not going to put that in there because that's really going to vary for you and what you want to eat and what you want to do. But the bare bones, the cost to drive out and stay in a place in general is what I'm documenting. I also did not add in my Mexican portion of this trip. You remember that was with Fantasy Tours, and I was very clear with everyone that that portion was not cheap, although it included lodging It included all food, all excursions, all transportation. Now, the cost of that trip was $2,984 for two people. If you notice in that video, I had a partner in crime with me that allowed me to divide the cost of that in half. So I personally only paid $1,492 for that portion of the trip. Look back at my video to find out why. I will add that in for the grand total, but no, that is your personal choice how you get around. I'm just letting you know what I have. So, what is my grand total? Drum roll. $10,539.08. Y'all, this lifestyle ain't cheap. But that includes the fantasy tour 2000, fantasy tour of $1,492, my lodging $6,556.97, and my gas of $2,490.11. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will tell you, I am very, very blessed. My entire career was planning, because I knew in retirement I wanted to be able to travel like this. I extended and didn't retire for a couple of years so I would be able to do this. This is also a good reason for you to like, subscribe, and share this video, because sister won't be able to keep doing this forever if I don't get some support out there. So you can support me by commenting, and sharing in YouTube. I also have some merchandise that will be coming out soon. Here is a little preview of that. These are going to be first off in t-shirts and stickers. I Know How to Retire is the first choice you can have. For those of you that are not retired, I have the I Know How to Travel, again in t-shirt, v-neck women's, crew neck unisex and male, and also stickers. Please be on the lookout for information. Once I get the store up and running, I will put that out, how to get the t-shirt stickers. And if that works out, I will move on to other types of merchandise. I want to thank you all out there. I really do hope you enjoy this content. If you do, again, please support by at minimum subscribing to my channel, liking my channel, and sharing my channel. Be on the lookout for merchandise coming soon. I will be starting another trip soon. it will be doing the upper US, the northern US, hopefully going from Ohio out to Washington State, down into upper California, and back home. So that is all for now. Hopefully, you're out there having wonderful travel and beginning wonderful travel plans. Please excuse if you hear the background noise. Keep enjoying your travels and enjoying the videos.